Yo, so back with another video. This is going to be actually a huge update on my thought process for content creation. So it's going to be very big because I'm going to be changing my strategy and how I think about creating content. And I do believe that this is going to change the trajectory of my channel, as every single decision that I've made over the last 3 weeks have actually drastically changed the trajectory of my channel, and I have been accurate in all of those analysis. And this is just further proof, or continuous proof, that that I'm actually on this road of like learning to not I wouldn't say the YouTube algorithm, but learning how to become the most the best YouTuber that I possibly can, and actually creating something with YouTube. Um, so that's the whole point, like of be doing this documentation, so that I can at least go back and then say, at this date, which was the 11th October 2021, I was in this mindset, and maybe a year from now, I kind of get more information, context, value, networks from different people, and actually be able to like gain some more knowledge from others, in a mastermind maybe, and kind of, can say that I'm in a different spot. But as of now, I think that my channel is obviously is in a better state. It was dying. You guys can't tell because I've deleted I've deleted a lot of videos. As you can see, I have 28 videos right now. Um, I've been doing YouTube for 2 years. Actually, it'll be 2 years in 7 days. So on the 18th, it'll be exactly 2 years of me doing YouTube content with this particular channel. I did YouTube before this on a different channel, and that's a different time for a different day. All right, but I probably have created over, maybe I would say probably 150 to maybe close to 200 videos total in those 2 years. But I've only have 28 videos. I've deleted a lot of videos. Um, I would say I unlisted it, but I deleted all my unlisted videos today, and this is actually more so a part of the strategy that I'm going to be going towards moving forward to, when it comes to the future of my channel. And eventually I'm going to be deleting these videos down here, not all of them, but just some of these videos, even though, as you can see, some of them have hundreds of thousands of views, such as this one, 300,000 views, 600,000 views, 125,000 views. Views don't matter, in the sense of, if they're not pulling views currently, or if all your current views are being brought by something that you don't kind of do, then it's not as valuable as you would like. And that's something I'm going to explain a little bit later. Now, I've been getting a lot of inspiration from a lot of different areas, and learning how to become the best YouTuber that I possibly can, and creating a successful YouTube channel. And this is one thing that I actually want to show you all, while I'm here, because this is probably the most valuable thing that I have gained access to. I guess the idea is super valuable, um, and I want to bring it to you all's attention. Oh no, wrong thing. We're gonna that's actually my video. I was checking it out to see if it kind of fits the criteria that I'm looking for, to keep the video on the channel. And if not, then I was gonna delete it as well. But I think it does. Um, Notion one. We're gonna open up my Notion tab. Yes, and this is actually what I'm doing currently. I'm reverse engineering different ideas, and kind of applying it to what I currently am kind of on type beat. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, um, it's this individual that I'm looking up to as some form of hero in some sense, to you know my inspiration in the world, and his name is Alex Hermosi, and he has a YouTube channel. He is a successful businessman, and I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever I hear him speak, he speaks so in such a simple way, and an understanding way, and a digestible way, and not just way how he speaks, but what he talks about. It's just, I don't know. I just view him as some form of hero figure, for some reason. Um, and recently, over the last couple of days, I've been listening to a lot of his content, and for some reason, randomly, this is not like something that kind of just happened intentionally, but I kind of thought about the idea that he has a successful, he knows how to create successful business. He has, successful $100 million businesses. So he knows so much about business in general. And I thought, like, well, YouTube is a business. Is there a way for me to be able to reverse engineer the content that he is speaking into YouTube, and that's exactly what I kind of have done with this. This is literally a transcription of a video that he made, complete word for word transcription of like a 12-minute video that he made that I had transcribed and posted here. It's not complete, but essentially what I've been doing is I've been trying to reverse engineer the content of his speech, of his presentation in his video, and change the verbiage to make it make sense in terms of YouTube, and then actually I've come to the realization that it very much is the exact same. You can use the exact same examples for successful businesses as you do with YouTube, especially when it comes to products and services. Because YouTube, although it's entertainment based, you're trying to get information. There's so much value that you're pretty much giving to individuals, whether it be entertaining or education. The thing that is what I'm going to focus on temporarily, shortly, to get back to the main part of this video, which is to document, the fact that I think that this decision that I'm about to make is about to change the trajectory of my channel. It actually is the bolded word right here. I'm not going to read through all this. Obviously, it's literally his words, but I'm just changing certain words, to like YouTube, and it's very good. I feel like if it actually fits and makes sense, you can definitely do it. So right here, as you can see, he says the key to or essentially he's saying the key to having a successful business or whatever, or making money, or a wealth, or whatever the actual word he was saying, is this, right, in business. And I just repurposed it and reverse engineered it, and it says the key, the one way direction to creating creating success through YouTube is to only create things that people do not stop watching. And what he said was do not stop buying, right? So the mindset shift is drastic, right? It's super crazy. But I continue by saying, I'll say it again, the way to succeed in YouTube is to only create things people don't stop watching. The moment that he said that is the moment that I kind of thought about this reverse engineering idea, and I was like, well, what if I make videos that people don't stop watching? That's the only way that you can truly succeed on YouTube, which is by doing that. And the decision that I actually made it very much connects to that idea, in that it changes the entire ideology that I have for my channel previously, which connects to the length of my video. And that's actually what it is that I'm going to be talking about here. So when it comes to my channel, as you can see, you have all my videos. They're about 9 minutes in length, 10 minutes in length, and 8 minutes, from 8 to 10 minutes essentially, right? And then you have this really long one, right? Now, obviously, this is like a short sample size because it's just like whatever, but it's neither here nor there. One thing that I've been thinking about over the last couple of days is how could I make content that people can't stop watching? Well, if you understanding the YouTube algorithm, or how the YouTube algorithm thinks, right? It's tailoring its content to the viewers, and that's obviously what I want to do as well. There are metrics that you can use to know if your video is good. Those metrics are your click-through rate, so that you know if your title and your thumbnail is good, right? Your topics, title, thumbnails. Your click-through rate would determine that. Your impressions obviously will determine your topic, but your click-through rate would determine if your thumbnails and titles are good, and your average view duration will determine if your video is good. Now, obviously, there are some other complicated ideas or concepts that are going into this as well that I'm not going to get into, because this is just for me documenting my journey and stuff like that. But to understand if your video is how well your video is doing or performing, you look at your average view duration, right? And that's just how long people on average watch your videos through and through. Now, obviously, you have a retention rate, which is the percentages of how long people watch your videos, which is arguably, people will say, is more important than average view duration, because if you put in consideration the fact that, like, an average view duration for a video, let's say this video is 9 minutes 27 seconds. Let's say the average view duration for this video is like 5, or let's actually look it up. Let's actually look up what the average 5 minutes or something like. But let's actually look up what the average view duration for this video is. I'm gonna bring this over here. So the average view duration for this, let's go to engagement. The average view duration is actually about 4 minutes, right? About 3 minutes and 54 seconds, which is actually lower than what my typical average view duration is. And there's a lot of reasons as to why that's the case, right? So that's my average view duration. If let's say I had a video that, like, that had a stupid high, a ridiculously high average view duration. Actually, let's go to this video. Let's go to a long video. This Nana Shimra secret. Let's go to that video and see what the average view duration is for that video, right? So the average view duration for this video is 6 minutes and 3 seconds. So this average view duration is 2 times, or almost 2 times as long. It's 2 minutes longer than the average view duration for the previous video. Now, you have to understand the context behind it. This is why a lot of people believe that retention rate matters more, which is how long people watch your videos. Like, I'm sorry, the percentage, right? The percentage of how long people watch your videos, which is actually right here, retention rate, right? This video retention rate is only 33%. The reason why is because the video is 18 minutes. So if people watch an 18 minutes, only 6 minutes. If people only watch 6 minutes of an 18-minute video, they're only watching on average 33 or 33% viewed, right? So hopefully I'm explaining this well, which isn't that really popping. Like, out of a 10-minute video in context, right? A 10-minute video, people are only watching on average 3 minutes and 33 seconds of it, which is not really good. You want people to watch a higher percentage, because the higher percentage people watch, it kind of judges or shows that some form of satisfaction, that you were able to captivate their interest, their minds, their attention for a prolonged period of time for, let's say, about 10 minutes. So instead of, let's say, for example, I had this average view duration right here on a 10-minute video. I would have a 60% average view percentage or retention rate for that video, whereas this video I only have a 33%. So the argument is that, obviously the average view duration is important, but average view percentage to some people's minds is more important, because that shows that your video is your retention rate, because that shows you that your video was able to captivate the audience or the viewer for a prolonged period of time, which is fantastic. Being that that's the case, being that the way that you can dictate the question that I asked earlier, which is, or the statement that I said earlier, which is, to create things or YouTube videos that people don't stop watching, right? In order to create videos or things that people do not stop watching, you need to play to the metrics that control or dictate, or shows how well your videos are performing. The better your videos are performing, the more YouTube is going to push your videos out, essentially, right? So if you get a higher, if I can get my videos that, simple, if I can make my videos high performing, if I can get my videos to give the audience an experience that they enjoy from the beginning to the end of the video, and have more people watch to the end, it's more likely that they are going to watch another video, because they're interested in the content that I just made. They just watched the video. They watch all the way to the end, and if I can create some form of loop, then that will give me that formula, or that will give me some formula of, okay, this is, the loop that I'm making for people to never stop watching my videos, right? So, being that you have, again, as I said, being that you have to play to the metrics, the mindset is, well, how can I get my average view percentage up, right? Well, one of the things that I was thinking that I feel like is going to change the game for my channel is to take away or compromise time, the length of my videos. And this is going to be a huge game changer. And it's going to be a huge game changer. Sacrifice the length of my videos and put more into the compacted time that I'm going to be working with, right? So allow me to explain, right? Because I know it sounds freaking crazy, right? If you look at this video right here, let's say you look at this video, right? Let's go to reach, and let's go. Actually, I don't want to. I'm gonna just go to here. I'm gonna just go here, right? Let's go to my analytics completely. Let's go to reach. No, I'm sorry, not reach, but engagement. Right. So this is my channels This is my channel's average view duration, right? Because I went to my channel's analytics, right? This is all my channel, all my videos put together and all that stuff, right? So this is my channel's average view duration, which is 4 minutes and 4 minutes and 3 seconds, right? I wonder if they show like the average percentage, because that would be actually really interesting as well. I don't think they do. The average retention. Actually, I can go to the advanced metrics to see what the average retention is. So we got the average view duration right here, and then let's go to here and then go to retention. Reach, impressions, average percentage viewed. And my average view, my average percentage viewed is 30%. So out of all my videos, out of all these videos, on average, 30%, like my average retention for all these videos on my channel is 30%, which is on the lower end. Again, it's 30% is pretty solid, right? But my goal is to obviously have over 60%. So I need to double that. Now, obviously that's a very difficult thing to do, but even if I would rather it be closer to the 50%, like 50% of the people who click on my video watching to the end. So like that's kind of what it is that I would like to be, you know, this metric, but it says 30%. You have, now I'm asking the questions like, well, how do I get that higher? I think a lot of times I try to reinvent things. I try to, you know, break things down and try to be super revolutionary and stuff like that, but I need to stop. Right? I need to stop that and then break it down to the most simple things. Well, if my videos on average, right, gets 30% average view duration. So out of a 10-minute video, people watch on average 3 minutes out of a 10-minute video, right? How could I fix that? Well, maybe I should stop watching or stop making 10-minute videos. Maybe I should just stop, right? Maybe I should stop making 10-minute videos. That's probably the simplest answer to fix that problem. That can also help me as well. Now, it does play a factor. It's not just the fact that I know not making 10-minute videos or not making videos around 8 to 10 minutes long or longer. It's not just that factor. It's also it's also the concepts behind it, which is taking out all the fluff and only bringing the value of the video to the viewer's attention without a single delay of anything else. I'm playing straight to the audience's needs and creating an experience and an environment that they are going to desire and love. And this very much connects or flows to the type of content that I make, right? So the first thing that I'm obviously going to be doing for my channel is cutting all these. I'm going to be cutting all, as far as the time, I'm going to be cutting the time. Now, an optimal time that I'm going to be going for is 4 to 6 minutes. And 4 to 6 minutes, I want to get, I want to have all my videos be around that time. I would even say 4 to 5 minutes. 5 minutes and under. I want my content to be around that. And I want those 5 minutes. And I want those 5 minutes. I want those 5 minutes to be the most impactful 5 minutes. The most engaging 5 minutes, right? That a viewer can experience in my particular niche. I want it to be so different, right? I want it to be like this video right here, right? This is my latest video. And over the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to implement a complete different strategy when it comes to creating content, titles, thumbnails, and topics, and obviously the content in and of itself and the editing style. And I've been progressing over the last 3 weeks. These videos were getting, or this video and like 5 other videos was getting like 100 views, whatever, because I had a dip in my channel around after this month or after this video. I had a drastic dip in my channel because I stopped posting good content. I was posting trash content. I'm gonna just keep it a buck, right? Something that my audience wasn't even used to. It was crazy, right? So my channel dipped. I was getting hundreds of views, and then I decided 3 weeks ago that I'm gonna really start to like dive in to like learn how to fix this, and I did, and I know how to do what I'm doing now. Now, coming to these three videos blew up for my channel compared to my channel, what it was. It was getting hundreds of views, and now I'm getting 10,000 views in my last 3 videos. This is gonna be, this is gonna get there. This literally, I just posted this yesterday, right? But this video here, I edited this video so well that if you go to the comments of the video, a lot of people are saying that the video was well edited, right? A lot of people were saying that it was a great edited video and I should keep it up and everything. And obviously people talk about, they give their opinions and thoughts on the actual thing. But let's see. New editing style, it's lit. Proud of the growth, because they've been saying that obviously I'm changing things up. The music, the editing, everything. This video is just awesome. Continuing on. One of your best edited videos. Continuing on. I'm guessing you mean the editing. The editing of the video was amazing. The content made it's made me not lose interest for the whole duration. So this person is telling me that my video literally had them hooked the entire time. This is pretty much, again, this is a formula that I created, that I didn't create, but I kind of like, gathered from a lot of research and also studying other YouTube channels, and different videos that I've been watching, articles that I've been reading on how to better my, my content in general. And obviously thumbnail and title and stuff like that is completely drastically different than the thumbnails you see down here. But that's neither here nor there, right? My goal is to one of the comments that I got here in my Discord server was, I am making a trailer, essentially, right? Somebody was saying like, oh, like, you really out here making trailers, right? Because the way that it ended made you want to watch the next video. And one of my homies in my Facebook in our Facebook page or messenger page said the same thing. Like, it felt like a real life trailer. So typically the trailer makes you want to watch what is going to happen next. And I want my content to be like that. But because this is the 8-minute long video, and we don't have the analytics, for this video just yet, so I can't really give I don't know how this video performed necessarily. Actually, it's all right. I don't know how well this video has performed necessarily, but what I can say is that based on the comments, that the structure of this video, if I can perform this video, but I can condense it and put even more into it, then it's going to be drastically better. Right? I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I know that I can edit a really good video. This video proves it. This video I was editing, but I tried a lot of stuff in this video, and it actually worked. Right? So the goal is to create videos that people watch all the way through. So I create videos. I take away all the fluff. I take away all the unneeded information, unneeded comments, unneeded questions, and give the viewer exactly what they want, while also giving them a great experience, something that only I am doing in my niche, right? And then on top of that, obviously I'm doing that in 4-minute chunks, creating trailer bites. And then I need to focus on the actual content itself, the topic itself, and figuring out how I can effectively and figuring out the type of content that will make people not leave my channel, which is the second thing that I want to talk about as well. Which like the second thing that I want to talk about as well. I don't know if I got it already. Yeah, right here. What is something that I can create? This is a question that he said, but I reverse engineered it. Right? It says the thing is that if you can optimize around a single question, which is, what is something that I can create that people will never stop watching it after they start? And how do I structure the thing in such a way that the value they're getting is so far in excess of what time they give to consume it that they never want to leave, right? Obviously, those are reverse engineer words so that I can make it make sense to YouTube. This right here is what is the principle and the mindset that I'm going to be having for my YouTube channel. How can what kind of slow down, right? What is something that I can create that people will never stop watching after they start? And how do I structure that in such a way that the value that they're getting is so far is way higher, right? That they don't want to leave, like that they want to stay on my channel, that they want to turn on post notifications, that they want to follow my social medias and figure out when's the next video coming out. Like that they hit me up about that, right? Like that they join my stream trying to find out more about what's going on, right? Like how could I create that? And the answer is simple. The answer is simple. Capitalize on what we have. Shorten the time. People have short attention spans in the first place. Making a 10-minute long video is typically for ads, monetization. But if I can get the numbers, like, and that's the thing that I have to make sure I need to understand as well. Like, yes, the ads, the mid-roll ads are something as well. But if I can create a video that's super popping in 4 or 5 minutes, and I can get the numbers to kind of follow, right? Then it's all she wrote. Because even if you look at the most utilized app on this on this planet Earth, it's not YouTube. The most utilized platform is TikTok. And what that tells me is that people's attentions are shorter. Now, if you notice, TikTok has expanded or opened up their length of their TikToks to 3 minutes. And it's because of science. It's not because of it. It's because of science. They know that people's attention spans are short and you need to get it quickly. But the longest length that they kind of pushed out was to get 3 minutes. The only reason why YouTube promoted longer form videos is because they wanted to compete with Netflix at that particular point in time. Before that, they were typically promoting the 3-minute videos, the 2-minute videos, but it doesn't change the fact that people still want to see those short videos. People still want to. People very much can easily consume those short videos. I'm going to show you a what's his name? Gullah. What's his name? Is it Beluga? That's what it is, right? This guy, he's got 4.83 million subscribers, and he got it in 4 months, making videos that are 2 to 3 minutes long, right? Making videos that are 2 to 3 minutes long. Now, I'm not saying that my channel is going to get like, my channel is going to be like this, right? But he literally got this in like a few months with like 50 videos, right? This is the video that he said that he's going to blow up. This is the video he said he's going to blow up. And he did. He literally did. He literally did. So people still want short content as long as it's concise and it keeps their attention, and obviously, you know, meaning that you have to play to the metrics. Everything will be good. So my plan for my channel is to shorten up the content, and I'm also going to show this guy here as well. Oh, I forget. I think it's over here. Yeah, this guy here. This guy here is a perfect example of somebody who does anime content, and he literally is the perfect example of the he has the perfect channel that I want. This guy has the perfect channel that I want, right? And if you look at the videos that he posts, right, they're all Dragon Ball related, right? But they're done in such a way that it's short. It's all his video, every single one of his videos, 4 minutes long, 3 to 4 minutes long. Maybe you have a 6-minute video right here, but most of them, all of them are 4 minutes long, right? Now, he hasn't posted in 4 months. He hasn't posted in 4 months. But if we go to his social blade, matter of fact, let's just go here. Over the last 30 days, this is them. The red is them. Over the last 30 days, he's been getting around 100,000 views all around 30 days. Now, obviously, now it's getting lesser and lesser and lesser. It's getting lesser and lesser and lesser. Probably for some reason he might be deleting videos. I have no idea, or you know, it might be just because he hasn't posted in 4 months. But he hasn't posted in 4 months, and he's still getting 100,000 views. Why is that? You have to. Well, it's simple, because he's making videos that people don't like. He's making video and bringing so much value that people don't want to leave. He is making videos that people never stop watching. 4 months he hasn't posted a video, and he's still getting bangers. And he's created a structure in such a way that the value is so high that people never want to leave. They never want to leave. So this is my example. This is my example that I'm going to be studying over the next over the next 2 months on how to getting my channel to a position to where my videos are what people desire. It's good. It's very good in the fact that people don't want to like stop watching my videos and they want to stay on my channel. Simple as that. Simple as that. This is a 30-minute video, and I'm sorry for this being a 30-minute video, but this is my plan. This is a game changer plan that I feel like is going to change the trajectory of my channel and allow me to hit my 100,000 subscriber goal in 6 months. And I think that's the case. But I think that's everything.